All right, part two of surrendering to reality. So, what is the everyday process of surrendering? Emotional resilience isn't built through grand gestures, it's constructed through small, repeatable actions that compound over time. Here is the daily practice. 1. We first must notice when we feel rejected. Awareness is the first step. Name the feeling without judgment. Number 2, don't take things personally. We have to see things just as information about the situation and not a verdict of our own self worth. Number 3, we need to learn. You know what? I'm not going to even use the word need. This is not a need, this is a choice, right? We got to remind ourselves our value isn't negotiable. Our worth isn't up for debate. It's a baseline fact we return to. All right? Remind ourselves. Remind ourselves our value isn't negotiable. And number 4, do something that proves it. Cook a nourishing meal, study something meaningful, train our body, create something with our hands. And number 5, repeat tomorrow. Consistency beats intensity. Show up again even when it feels mechanical. And that's kind of like the best place to be, even if it feels mechanical, right? Next, keeping ourselves steady. Building stability requires honest self examination and deliberate replacement of unhealthy patterns with constructive ones. So, number 1 would be spot dependencies. Where are we still hoping for approval? What validation are we chasing? Be brutally honest. Number 2, pull back from it. Create distance. Stop checking. Stop performing. Let the need breathe and dissipate. And last but not least, replace with strength building routines. Nature abhors a vacuum. Fill that space intentionally with practice that builds us up. And the non-negotiables we should keep in mind is eat and sleep properly, fuel the machine, move our bodies daily, release stagnant energy. Don't be a sloth or something. We're not a sloth, all right? We're humans. We're like endurance creatures. Isn't that like our superpower, endurance and sweating? Learn, and I guess our brains, but anyways, learn or make something each day that prove growth. Next, keep our space clean. External order creates internal calm. Last but not least, keep repeating until habits become identity. And the core beliefs we should have. Truth 1. The world may not love us. It may never acknowledge our worth, celebrate our victories, or comfort our losses. This is the reality we surrender to. Truth 2. We are still worth loving. Our value exists independent of recognition. It's not earned, it's inherent, and it doesn't require proof or permission, okay? I know it's tough, but this is the truth, you know? We are still worth living. We don't have to take the external and put it in the internal, right? We don't got to put this here. We got to be clear. This is all Sublime, by the way. I made it, my brand. Just letting you know. So these two truths can live together. The paradox is where we find freedom. We don't need external proof anymore. We live our worth through consistency, our choices, and our daily commitment to ourselves. How we move in the world. With this foundation established, our entire relationship with the world transforms. We engage differently, not from need, but from strengths. So, number 1, build skill over seeking attention. We stop chasing validation and start accumulating competence. Mastery becomes its own reward. Listen, a lot of times, it's tough, but a lot of I'm trying to think how to phrase this. When it comes to life, society really cares about our value. And also a lot of things in life has become so transactional. But build the skills you want to, build things of value. Yeah, I know AI is taking stuff, but adapt. What can you really do? Adapt. I think, as a creative with AI and stuff, I realize you gotta have more of a director, puppeteer type role versus like a actual creator type role. Like instead of being the factory worker assembling, you are more so the manager of the factory workers. That's how I've been thinking about creativity nowadays with AI. even though it's like not true artificial, it's like a super autocorrect or whatever, you still got to direct it. Anyways, treat people fairly, not desperately. We engage with kindness and respect, but we don't depend on others to feel whole. Healthy boundaries protect everyone. 3. Create small daily order. Creating space, finish tasks, clear goals. These micro victories build momentum and improve our agency. And last but not least, measure by calmness, not applause. Success is internal stability, not external recognition. How steady do we feel? That's the metric that matters. Summary: building the love we need. 1. Reality: the world won't always give love. 2. Belief: we're still worthy of it. 3. Action: build love from habits, truth, and self-respect. 4. Result: we become the proof we're looking for. This is the path. Accept the world's indifference. Claim our own inherent worth. Take consistent action and become living proof that we don't need the world's permission to love ourselves. Together, we build a foundation no one can take away. And that is it for today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.